Hey guys, what's up? I hope you all are doing good and I'm back. So I welcome you all in English Wala. And from today, we are going to continue all the lessons, all the series of vocabulary as well as grammar series. And I'm coming up with the new grammar series for especially for the serious students and the upcoming RBI assistant examination, error detection and all sort of questions. So for today, let us begin. And if you haven't visited the channel, just go through the all the vocabulary series to be good and be sharp in the vocabulary. So please visit the vocabulary section. Let us start for today's session. So talking about the today's session, it will be focused on the parts of speech and which appears frequently in CDS examination. As I told you that this video is totally for CDS students, but it can be utilized by all the students who are preparing for either banking or SSC students, any of the examinations. So talking about CDS, so every year 10 questions appear from the portion parts of speech, and today we'll be talking about the concepts. So as you know that there are 8 part of speeches, ठीक 8 part of speech होते हैं हमारे and based on usage होते हैं, ठीक है. जैसे आपको मैं बताऊं तो स्क्रीन का काम जो है वो कीबोर्ड नहीं कर सकता और कीबोर्ड का काम स्क्रीन नहीं कर सकता. सो ऐसे ही एवरी वर्ड इट डिजाइन स्पेसिफिकली एंड इट हैज डिफरेंट फंक्शन. सो हर एक वर्ड का डिफरेंट फंक्शन होता है और उनको परफॉर्म करने और जिस तरीके से वो परफॉर्म किए जाते हैं, जिस तरीके से वो यूज किए जाते हैं, बेस्ड ऑन दैट यूसेज वी हैव 8 पार्ट ऑफ स्पीचेस. So I think it is clear that what is the definition of 8 part of speeches or part of speech. So based on usage, there are 8 part of speech. Let us go through the first part of speech. The first part of speech is noun. So talking about noun, so noun is a word which denotes a person, place, animal, thing, attributes and activities. ठीक है. And we can also remember this thing from facts. We all know that all the things that are surrounded or which are in surroundings to us are called as noun, but sometimes feelings, action, qualities and state also comes into the noun. So I told you that thing, attribute and activity. Let us quickly learn from the examples. Examples से देखते हैं कि noun basically क्या होता है. So from the first example, Samir is reading a book. So here Samir is a name of person and book is a name of a thing. So these both are noun here. Okay, moving on to the next. Tigers are increasing in India. So it's a name of an animal, so it's also a noun. And this India, it is a name of a country, so this is also a noun. Next, the shop is closed. So the shop is basically name of things, so the shop is also a noun. Now the officer is known for his honesty. Now the officer is noun, but here one more word that is present here in this sentence is noun. So honesty is not something, it's not place, not animal, not a thing, not a person, but it's an attribute. Okay, it's a quality. ठीक है. So we have the quality of honesty. So honesty is also a noun. ठीक है. So if I say, अगर मैं ये बोलूं कि honest, तो honest जो है वो आपका क्या हो जाएगा, adjective हो जाएगा. But if a suffix is applied here, y, so then honesty is the noun here. Okay. Moving on, listening. Listening basically is an activity. Okay. So an activity can also be called as a noun. ठीक है. So I already told you that action, or we can say activity or attributes. So listening here is a noun and it is acting as a gerund. ठीक है. Later on when we will be studying verb, I will be telling you what is gerund, but here you have to understand that listening is a noun here. Okay. So listening is also noun. Now moving on further, Prabha has a unique talent for imagination. Now Prabha is a noun, ठीक है, because it's the name of a person. But imagination is an attribute here. ठीक है. So imagination भी तो किसी चीज का नाम ही है ना. अगर ये किसी चीज का नाम है, भले ही वो फीलिंग है, भले वो एक्शन है, क्वालिटी है, बट एट्रीब्यूट तो है, तो इसको भी हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे कि ये भी क्या है, एक नाउन है. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई मेंशन एट्रीब्यूट्स ऑल्सो. ठीक है. सो एवरी एट्रीब्यूट, और नॉट एवरी, बट इफ इट इज प्लेइंग द रोल ऑफ समथिंग और इट इज गिविंग यू अ सब्सटेंशियल थिंग, देन इट कैन बी नाउन. ठीक है. Jagriti is suffering from depression. Jagriti is a person, so obviously it will be noun, but depression is an action. Depression is an attribute. Depression is a feeling. So any feeling can also be a noun. So depression is also a noun. ठीक. So I'm repeating it again. Noun is a word which denotes a person, place, animal, thing, attribute, activity, condition, or idea. So all these things constantly make a noun, and from facts you can remember feelings, action, quality, and states. And whenever you are in doubt, ask yourself the questions like who, whom, and what. So if any word it is giving the answer of who, whom, and what, then that word will be your noun, my friend. Let us move on to the next word. Sorry, next slide. So the next part of speech is pronoun. So you must have seen these words like he, she, it, then they, you. These kinds of words are used in the place of noun. So anything which is used in the place of noun is called pronoun. So it's a word that stands in the place of noun is called pronoun. So we have different kind of pronoun. The he, she, it, they are basically they, you. These are personal pronoun. Why? Because they are used for a person. But talking about either, talking about this, talking about that, these are also pronoun. ये भी pronoun है. ये भी क्या है, नाउन को डिमॉन्स्ट्रेट या नाउन को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने के लिए यूज किए जाते हैं. सो बेसिकली वी से दैट प्रोनाउन इज अ वर्ड दैट स्टैंड्स इन द प्लेस ऑफ नाउन. तो जहां जहां नाउन की जगह पे हम कोई भी प्रोनाउन यूज करते हैं, या कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि यू मस्ट हैव सीन दैट हु इज ऑल्सो प्रोनाउन. सो हु जो है वो आपका क्या है, वो रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन है. ठीक है. तो नाउन को रिलेट करने वाला या नाउन की जगह पे स्टैंड लेने वाला या उसकी प्लेस को होल्ड करने वाले को हम क्या कहते हैं, प्रोनाउन कहते हैं. फ्रॉम हियर, फ्रॉम द एग्जांपल, रवि कैन नॉट सी यू नाउ. सो रवि कैन नॉट सी यू नाउ. यू क्या है, यू इज अ pronoun here because it is used in the place of a noun. He is gone for lunch. So he is used in the place of some person. So here he is also a pronoun. Okay, so these are personal pronoun. When we will studying pronoun, we will be talking about that thing in detail too. Next, verb. So you have clearly seen that there is a noun, then there is a pronoun. Noun is the name of person, place, or thing, or attribute, idea, or condition, and pronoun is used in the place of noun. But what that noun is doing, suppose I am a noun and I am teaching you, and I am making a video. You are listening to me. You are doing something. You are sitting at home. The fan is running. TV is on. Somebody is speaking on the phone call. So these are the things which denotes action. And anything which denotes action is called verb. So definition of the verb is a word that denotes an action or state of being. So it will be denoting an action and it will also be denoting the state of being. So किसी चीज का होना, जैसे मैंने कहा कि I am a teacher. So if I am saying that I am a teacher, so am is a verb here, and it is telling my state of being that who I am a teacher. Okay, so going through the examples, Sam drives the car slowly. Sam drives the car slowly. So Sam is a noun here. Drives action है ना, बता रहा है, action बता रहा है. So drives क्या हो जाएगा, मेरा verb हो जाएगा. car मेरा फिर से क्या हो जाएगा, it will be acting as a noun here again, and slowly will be an adverb. drive तो कर रहा है, but drive कैसे कर रहा है, slowly कर रहा है, adverb हो जाएगा. तो adverb के बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे, but here I am telling you that it is modifying this verb drives. Okay? My clothes are wet. So here my clothes are noun, this are is verb, and basically we call it helping verb, but here it is not acting as a helping verb, it is acting as stative verb. So it is telling that the state of my clothes are wet. They can be dry too, they can be good too. So any verb which is giving you or us the detail or the state of that noun, so that verb will be called as the stative verb, or if it is helping, then it will be called as a helping verb. I hope things are clear to you about verb. So let us move on to the next part of speech. So the next part of speech is adjective. Please note down the pronunciation. In verb 2, I told you the verb. I never said that verb or verb. It's verb. And then here in adjective, I am saying adjective. Do not try to pronounce that adjective. It's adjective. So adjective is a word which qualifies, or sometimes it modifies a noun or a pronoun, because in the place of noun, pronoun is used, so it can also modify or qualify a pronoun too. So many a times we have seen that this picture is very good to see, good, or this is the best movie that I have seen. So what are these words? Good, best, better, beautiful, voracious, and so these are the words which modifies or which tells us about the quality of something. An adjective can also tell us the quantity. It can also tell us the quantity of a noun. So this is a big box. So this box is noun here, and this box is what? This box is big. It can be small too. So ये इसकी quality बता रहा है. Then big is an adjective. Okay. Samya is tall. So Samya is tall. So Samya is a noun, and वो कैसी है वो tall, इसके बारे में quality बताया जा रहा है. तो ये क्या हो गया? ये एक adjective हो गया. He is smart. He is pronoun, और वो कैसा है? वो smart है. तो smart क्या हो गया? Adjective हो गया. So basically what adjective did or do, adjective tell us about the qualities, or it modifies a noun. Here in the first sentence it is modifying, and in the rest of the sentence it is telling us about the quality of that noun. So I hope that you understood and that these 4 part of speeches, I am quickly recapping all the things. That noun was a word that denotes a person, place, animal, thing, attribute, activity, condition, or idea. Anything which denotes these things is called a noun. Then we talked about pronoun. The pronoun is a word which stands in the place of noun, and we talked that pronoun had different words, and it has different function. He, she, it, they, you, person, either, this, that, who is a relative pronoun, this and that are demonstrative, either is a distributive pronoun. Okay. Then we talked about verb. Verb, I told you that it's an action. Okay. And it tells us 2 things, an action, or it also tells us the state of being. Then Sam drives the car, we saw some examples. Then we move on to the next part of speech, that is adjective. An adjective basically is a word which qualifies, modifies a noun or a pronoun, and it tells us about the quality as well as the quantity of a noun or a pronoun. So we saw several examples. So that's all from today's video. I'll be covering rest of the parts of speeches in the next video. So keep learning and keep watching English Wala. Thank you so much.